So we're gonna try American brand versus Mexicano brand.
Mexican brand from Mexico.
Whatever. Some old savory semana.
We're terrible about speaking Spanish. I took it in high school, but I slept.
No habla español. Let's get started with this.
We mean no offense to anyone who's Hispanic, speaks Spanish, whatever you may be.
I love Spanish people. Alright, so let's see. First up.
Hold on, I'm going to read the box.
Read the box.
The best to my ability. If anybody wants to tell me what this means, you can tell me in the comments section. So, they're made by Cheetos. It does say that. I know you can't really see it, but right there it says Cheetos.
Well, the main thing is it's savory semana más variedad para tu familia, which I assume is the variety pack for the family.
Family pack.
Alright, so let's get to it.
The ingredients. Something with corn. I do know that. De leche, so maybe milk.
It's milk.
Chiles. I do know that word.
It's chilies. Maybe cold.
Grasa vegetal. So that's
thank you, vegetables.
Vegetables. Soy.
That's
Queso. I know queso.
That's cheese.
All natural.
It's all natural.
Artificial.
Natural and artificial.
Potassium, I would think. That's just for the Cheetos.
Got any papas?
The Ranchoritos, they have every ingredient to every chip on the back of this box.
Alright, let's get started.
Well, we're going to skip to the chase. We're going to compare these to these.
Gonna do our good old American versus
variety pack compared
Mexican.
to Mexican.
It says Heche Mexico, so I assume it's actually Mexican. So first we have
You look at the box.
Ranchoritos, which I assume compares to
A Frito.
Fritos.
What does it say on the back?
It says El Mero Sabor Ranchero.
Whatever that means.
Exceso calorías,
See,
exceso gracias saturnas, and exceso sodio.
It's even got a little cowboy hat.
Got a little cowboy hat with his bandana. So let's give this a try. Right here.
Let me take
Take one of those.
All right,
This
I'm
is
gonna
the Ranchoritos.
I'm get a little bit closer to the camera. Let y'all see what it looks like. See, it kind of looks like a dried up Dorito. Like real thin. They're all mixed mash like a rectangle, square. And
It tastes like if you took a Frito and added a little bit of lime, maybe like a hint of dirt. That'd be a
all right, here we go. You know that the green sauce you can get at the Mexican restaurant?
Mhm.
It's kind of what it tastes like. The lime is like really strong. Or limon, I think that's how you say it. It's like real strong.
it's lime on.
They're not real salty either. I mean,
Not
like,
as salty as you.
compared to an American Frito, which I don't like Fritos.
I don't
I'm
like
not gonna
Fritos
eat
either.
one.
So
I'm not gonna eat one. Just one. I'll do it.
alright, so Ranchorito versus Fritos.
That's the most similar. I mean, you can see the bag comparison, really. They even look similar.
No.
They're corn chips. Basically what this is. Corn
Alright.
chip with a little lime.
Okay. Washing down.
That's not good.
Gonna try the Frito. Much saltier. Oh, just like straight salt, I guess. More like the Ranchorito had more flavor. The Frito is more of just a
sliver of corn with
like
a
just
bunch of salt.
corn and salt. Obviously the Frito taste, but
And we, you know, man, you wonder why Americans are obese and A little unhealthy.
It's the sodium. The dead dang salt making the Americans fat.
I'm curious if I can find how many grams of sodium are in this bag. It would help if I could read it.
Lay's Classic Go, or these are just Lay's Classic. And the
Does anybody know what sodium is in Spanish?
Sabritas, which I assume is the same. It's original and those are classic. So
I think Sabritas is like the Mexican
for Lay's.
Lay's brand because it looks exactly the same. I mean, look at that logo right there, Lay's. All right, and then Sabritas, and I'm getting a phone call. We'll talk to them later. All right.
So some Sabritas.
Make sure my camera's still working here. Cause I got a phone call. Yeah, we're still rolling. All right.
So the
Move this
Sabritas
box because you've already seen the box. I'm just gonna move it, and we'll take one at a time. We're gonna try every one of these chips, even if we don't have a match at American chip.
It's thicker. It's more like a hard crunch.
Lay's Classic,
A lot more like a potato.
Mexican Lay's Classic.
They don't taste
It's definitely
a lot more natural.
a lot. All right, we're rolling.
We have the chips.
Yeah, we had a minor issue with our camera.
We have a technical difficulties.
But like we were saying, we're in the process of comparing the
Alright, so we did the American Lay's Classic.
versus the Mexican.
And we were starting on the Sabritas. I tried them,
This is the Mexican version.
but it's a lot thicker, denser.
I don't
Less
have
salty.
any measurement, but I'd say it's probably twice the thickness.
A lot more potato. In fact, on the bag, it specifically says 100% Papa.
Which is potato.
It's Big Papa. Anyway, I think it's a whole lot more natural
And the Lay's
than the Lay's Classic American version. Those aren't facts.
There's a little sliver. This is just personal opinion. We might be wrong, but
Alright, so comparison.
the bag is almost identical. The logo looks the same. It's just Mexican versus American.
So what's up next?
Ugh. Those are really soft. We got Cheetos.
The Puffs.
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 P-O-F-F-S.
The Puffs, not Puffs. Puffs.
They look like your conventional American Cheetos, except they don't have Tony the Tiger, or not Tony the Tiger. They don't have the Cheeto on there. Chester the Cheeto.
Thought he was a Libra. Alright, so the Puffs, or Puffs,
They're definitely a lot more orange.
looks a lot cheesier. Or
Just general impression. They
Cheese
look
product.
the same. I mean, same size, same shape.
definitely cheesier.
Not more natural cheese. Like, don't seem so processed. There you go. Get another napkin.
Making sure we weren't about to have more technical difficulties. Alright, so the Puffs, I prefer them. I think that's,
We don't have a comparison.
yeah, we don't have any. It's not part of the family pack.
Well, just didn't have any.
I would eat these over the regular Puffs any day.
Yeah.
Alright,
The
next.
only thing I can see different is just add a little bit more flavor,
Yeah, do
like pizzazz. Alright, next one. Let me straighten it out so y'all can read it. Doritos Nacho. Mass Producto. I guess it's just mass production Doritos. I don't know. We're not Spanish. So.
Or maybe it's like a lot of product there.
Yeah, more product.
Big bag.
They look the same. I mean, the bags look almost identical. Just bolder lettering on here.
try some American.
And we did accidentally drop these,
Yeah.
so there's not many in here. And these are the Mexican. I mean, you can.
Hold off on those. Try these.
We all
American
know
first.
what the American ones look and taste like. Your normal little triangle.
Dorito.
General Dorito. I mean, what you can imagine a Dorito
To
tastes
be honest
like.
with you, not a big fan of Doritos. I think they're a little much. Might put them on like a ham sandwich. Just kidding. Not really. I would.
Mwah. Bon appetit.
Bone apple teeth.
Bone smack the teeth. Sorry.
It's the worst.
And these, I'll give you a little you got some in there?
Yeah, I know.
We don't have many to choose from.
Somebody dropped them.
My bad. But these, just
Look at
general impression,
Just kidding.
they look a lot more cheesy. Like, they're a lot more orange, a lot,
Also thicker.
they do feel a lot heavier and denser.
Denser,
when you pick 'em
thicker.
up. The crunch is more of a genuine crunch, not a snap, if that makes sense.
I'd say it's more of a snap than a crunch. Anyway, I'm not gonna say they're spicy. They definitely have a lot more spice. There's a twang to them. It's not.
You can tell all the flavors are there. It's not just a generic chip.
You might say it's mas. Doritos mas.
I'm not a big fan of spicy foods at all, but these are tolerable. Like, they're not too hot. They're not spicy. They're not like.
You know, they kind of taste. Doesn't Dorito have like a jalapeno version?
Yeah,
I think these. They're not quite the jalapeno version, but it's like if you started transitioning into jalapeno version, that would be these.
to the hot version of Dorito.
What's next?
Compared to American, they're pretty close. All right.
That was crunchy.
Huh. Yeah. Cheetos Torsoditos.
Torsoditos.
They look like your crunchy Cheetos. I guess that's what they are.
Try the
More
American
cheese,
first.
more queso. We know what
Pull
the
one.
American one
Pull it
looks
out right
like.
quick.
Look at that size difference. Like, that's why Americans are getting ripped off.
It looks like it's got maybe like a little chili on it or something.
Chili or pepper flakes. Y'all can't really see.
That's got a lot much more darker of a powder on it. This one's just your normal orange cheese with the light color.
Even the bag looks exactly the same. Different lettering. But
Look at that height difference. So it's weird.
the bags are basically the same size width-wise, but the Mexican ones are a lot taller, slimmer.
So let's try some American first.
We all know what an American one tastes like, but just for the comparison.
Crunch.
Real crunchy. Real cheesy.
Crunchy. Cheeto.
And now the Mexican version. To me, I like the American version better. I'm not a big fan of crunchy Cheetos, but this one just doesn't have a lot of flavor.
These are bigger, a lot softer.
They're
A lot less
they're
crunch.
not as crunchy, but they just don't have much flavor. The cheese is just not there. I mean, I don't know what Torsoditos mean. That might be something we're not sure of, but
It probably means less crunchy than crunchy.
I like the crunchy ones better.
So we had a mystery bag.
Hold on, let me see. We might have some other stuff. Yeah, we got this. I don't know what it means. It's charumes con limoncito.
Let me give that a shot.
Something weird. I mean, it's like pizzazz.
I want to try to say it. We got charomas con limoncito. Limon.
It's like big pictures of lime. I'm thinking maybe like a Taki with a lime flavor. I don't
Normally,
really know.
all the lime stuff Takis and the Doritos had their little Taki style, and I'm gonna guess these are. So again, they do have labels on top: excessive calorías, exceso gracias sagradas, and exceso sodio, which I assume is excessive calories, excessive thank you Saturday, and excessive sodium. I guess these are good for Saturday.
I was gonna say it might be cholesterol.
Crazy.
No, not cholesterol. Carbohydrates, maybe? No. It's saturated fat. That's what that means.
Excessive saturated fat.
Saturated. If you added that, it made that in Spanish.
Okay,
so it's excessive saturated fat. These things, look. Let me try to get two out of there.
All right. That's them.
They look nothing like I thought they would.
It looks like one of the vegetable straws.
Yeah, like you find them in the health section.
Except they're not. They're solid.
I give them to my kid, my young kid. But they're like real thick and almost like sweet potato fried. That's what I know what they look like. Ah, that is.
It's terrible.
That is not good. I mean, if you like them, you like them.
So
eat this one.
It doesn't taste like a Taki at all.
I've never had Takis.
It has a good deal of the lime taste.
It's like if you took a bottle of Sprite,
yeah,
and sprinkled some dirt in it.
It's dirty Sprite. It's exactly what it tastes like. Dirty Sprite. That is awful. I hate it.
Like the lime overtakes everything.
Man,
like the chip itself.
They definitely lying, man.
The chip itself has no flavor.
I don't like it.
Like all you taste
It's trash.
is lime. Imitation lime, not slice of lime.
So overall, I would say the Mexican version is less salty. However, they seem to be thicker or more volume, like dense in cases, and seems to be a lot more natural flavors.
Less salt.
Yeah.
Less extra.
I don't hate them. Some of them are a little different. I prefer the puffs over puffs. We didn't have a comparison, but I would be totally fine with the Sabritas. I like those pretty good. It seems a lot more like a actual potato chip.
The one, if someone was to hand me 4 bags of Mexican brand chips, I think I would choose the puffs. If that's all I had to eat, I would eat these over any of the other ones.
Sure.
Like they're one of the best tasting.
Yeah.
But the Sabritas, they were probably the closest thing to the original. Like they tasted almost identical. Man, we about went through a half a gallon of milk through all these different tasting. But if y'all have any questions, if you want us to do anything, like if you got any candy that originates from France that you want us to compare to American stuff, that's fine. Whatever, candies, cakes, chips, drinks. We're just open to try different stuff.
Yeah.
Especially when you get bored on a Friday night.
Like and subscribe to Map Productions. Leave it in the comments any chip brands, foreign countries, candies, so on that you think we ought to try. We're down for it. We're here for it. So let's do it. Let us know.
Might not enjoy it, but we'll try. And yeah, I mean, appreciate everything. Just hit that like button and subscribe. And let me know if you need anything else.
Thank you.
Good night.